Here's another in Dennis Daly's multi-part series on his favorite 25 radio shows from the medium's golden age. Here's Dennis.
And this was a tough decision. Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Of Johnson Wax products for home and industry presents Fibber, McGee, and Molly, written by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra.
There's a genuine soft spot in my heart for Fibber, McGee, and Molly, a show that revolutionized situation comedy and would run for 30 years on NBC. Jim and Marion Jordan, a real-life husband and wife, brought the excitement of small-town America, a little town called Wistful Vista, to radio every week. No one ever knew how Fibber made his money. He just sat around a lot, and his long-suffering wife, Molly, well, had it not been for her, he would probably have been on the street. I love Fibber, McGee, and Molly, and if you've never heard it before, well, enjoy this.
I'm cleaning out the hall closet.
Ooh.
Mrs. Carstairs is coming for tea this afternoon, and I don't want her to wind up under an avalanche of moose heads, mandolins, and fish poles.
Hey, now, wait a minute, kiddo. If anybody's going to clean out that closet, it'll be me. I got a lot of valuable stuff in there. By the way, what'd you do with my stamp collection?
Heavenly days, did you have a stamp collection in there?
Did I have a stamp collection in there, she said.
She said that.
Didn't you see a little celluloid envelope with a 3-cent stamp in it that the cancellation was upside down onto it?
You had a collection of 1 3-cent stamp?
Well, it was the nucleum of a collection. You guys got to start someplace. You better let me clean out that closet, Molly. Well, frankly, I don't think Carstairs coming to tea is a very good reason for it.
Do you want her to think you married a bad housekeeper?
What that old gooseberry thinks is frantically unimportant to me, Mommy.
Well, I don't want her to think that.
Hello, Mrs. McGee. Hello, Mr. McGee.
Hello, Alice.
Hi, kid. Now, don't get in the way here now.
Creepers, are you cleaning out that closet? May I watch?
Sure, but don't touch things, Alice. I got a lot of personal valuables in there. I don't want them all around. Like this stuff here.
McGee, if what's been making this closet smell like a cider mill, throw it out.
What? Throw out my old chemistry set? I went clear through high school with this stuff.
Gee, did you really, Mr. McGee?
Yes, and I remember the day he did it, Alice. Yeah, he went clear through the high school and through the roof of the laundry a block away. You know his eyebrows haven't grown quite back yet. Look at him, Alice.
I wish I'd remember the formula I was working on that day. Seems to me I was on the track of a new kind of high-powered gasoline. I was going to call it Ethel in honor of my chemistry teacher, Ethel Kadich.
But they've been making ethyl gasoline for years and years, Mr. McGee.
What? They have?
Sure.
Well, by George, if I had the dough, I'd fight for my rights all through the juvenile court.
Juvenile court?
Why, sure, I was just a kid when I invented it.
And someone was always knocking on the door, whether it was Wallace Wimple or the old-timer or Mayor Latrivia or even the great Gildersleeve or a lot of different people who stopped by every Tuesday night to bother Fibber. And then, of course, once every so often, he would open that closet.
Don't open that. That's where I put all the
And the sound effects man got a near standing ovation every time the closet was opened. It ran for 3 decades. It kept us laughing through World War II. It was wonderful, gentle humor. And my second favorite show of all time, God love 'em, Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
Listen again for another in Dennis Daly's multi-part series on his favorite 25 radio shows from the medium's golden age.